Okay, so today I wanted to talk about Ancestry DNA. Now, I did my DNA test a couple of months ago, but I know it's becoming really popular now and all of that. So I want to share the whole process with everyone and also share some of my results. It was really interesting, actually. I'm glad I did it. The reason I did it was because, well, a few people in my family did it. Not many, but just a very few amount did. But I thought it would be very interesting to know exactly, you know, my genetic makeup. It would just be cool to know. Everyone that did do it was on my dad's side, so I was getting a lot of their results, and I could kind of gauge what I thought I would be. But I don't know anyone on my mom's side who did it, and my mom never did it, so I have no idea. Well, I didn't have any idea exactly what it was. So I thought it would be cool to see, and actually my results kind of shocked me a little bit, and my results were very interesting. Actually, there were some things that I expected, but there were a lot of things that I had no idea, or I didn't really expect to see. But it was really cool. Before I get into the results, I'll just share a little bit about the whole process. When I paid for it, when I bought it, it was $79. So it was a little bit of a sale because it's usually $99. But when I did it, this is my dog. So I ordered my test in April. The overall process took about 5.5 weeks, and so it was a tiny bit faster than they expected. They said it would take between 6 and 8 weeks, but it was a little bit faster, and I'm guessing because there wasn't a high volume of people trying to test their kids in that time period, in that season. Because I know during Christmas you can wait a long time, up to two to 3 months. So the time frame that it takes to get your results and do the whole process can vary from what part of the year you do it. So like I said, I ordered the kit on April 4th and I received it April 13th. It comes in a really small box, and it just has some directions in it, and it comes with a tube so you can put your saliva in. So I sent off the results April 14th. So when I sent my results back, they said it would take a little while for them to get it, but it took about 2 weeks, and that's what they said, but it felt long to me, and I got scared my DNA got lost in the mail and all kind of stuff. I was about to call them and email and harass everybody trying to figure out what happened. So they received my DNA sample April 26th, which was about 2 weeks later, almost 2 weeks. After they received it, they started processing my sample right away, and I got my results May 13th. I'll show you guys my results and the site and the website and all of that. Ancestry.com, this is the home screen where you could become a member, grow your family tree, and explore your ethnicity. I did the 14-day free trial to like grow my tree, and no, it was like a member or whatever, a 14-day free trial so I could get access to all of the information. And I'm really glad I did it because I got so much information off of that, but I wasn't about to pay for it, so I had to end it. Okay, so to see the ethnicity estimates, you go to Discover Ancestry DNA right here, and it'll open up these 3 screens: your DNA story, DNA matches, and DNA circles. So this is where you can see, your estimates, and this is where you can see all the people that you're possibly related to, or that you are related to. So it'll show like the closest relatives to very distant cousins, and and also you could see your DNA matches. You can see their ethnicity estimate too. So I think that's a really cool feature. These are my high confidence region. I have 26% Cameroon, Congo, 18% Ivory Coast, Ghana, 14% Great Britain, 13% Mali, and 3% Asia Central. Now the high confidence regions, this is for sure where the bulk of my DNA comes from, I suppose. You can read through Ancestry's DNA, their website, and they'll explain all of this. But from what I got from it, this is the bulk of my DNA, and this is what they're 100% sure about. These are my low confidence regions. So 6% Europe South, 4% European Jewish, 3% Benin Togo, 3% Iberian Peninsula, 2% Africa North, 2% Africa South Eastern Bantu, 2% Africa South Central Hunter-Gatherers, 1% Caucasus, 1% Nigeria, 1% Native American, and less than 1% Scandinavia. I for sure thought I was gonna have a lot of Nigerian because everyone that tested it in my family, they had a lot of Nigerian, and they all popped up, like they all showed up on my DNA matches as my aunt showed up and all of that, saying how closely we are related to each other. But it's really cool and it's really interesting seeing that like the different varies in DNA. Also, it shows your migrations. So my migration is Louisiana Creoles and African American. That's another really good feature because you can kind of see the path that your family took through history. All of my results came back very small, so it shows a lot of variety, which I think is really cool. I found it very interesting that my ethnicity estimates were kind of small and it came from all over the place, which is really, really cool to me. What's really cool about this too, you can click on each estimate and they'll give you like a history of the region and an overview of it all. So it really explains it really well to me. That's pretty much an overview of looking at your estimates. If you want any more information, you can go to Ancestry.com and check them out. I'll leave a link in the description in case you guys want to know more about what the low confidence regions mean and exactly how they add that up. Overall, I was really satisfied with the whole thing. It was pretty fast. It was faster than I expected. Everything flowed. I didn't have any problems, and it was very informative. So I really appreciate that, and it's cool to like connect with your relatives on here and everything. So that's it for this video. Thank you all for watching, and I will try to be back with another one. If you guys have any more questions about my DNA history, you know, or just about ancestry at all, feel free to ask. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.